forget that you're able to acquire so many heretical younglings in such a short time. Well, we cannot thank you enough. The whispers grow deeper. He sees us. He sees you. We shall know unfathomable prosperity by his grace. The Red Thane, the Pale Bride, and their loyal hound. The hound most faithful. The hound most strong. I must away, for tonight I shall dance once more. Join us to feast. Look upon me as you will. As
So I just got the skeletal clerics for the first time, and I have 2 of them, and it's freaking insane. These guys are healing my people non-stop, and this is what I have for support gems, technically. I took this one because I want them to have more. I mean, they're not going to attack; they're just going to heal, but they take 35% less damage. So I want to make sure they don't die, so they can heal. And I took this one because, well, because it does heal. And yeah, well, this is what I have for my entire thing. So I have skeleton warrior, this, and this. Skeletal sniper. These are my main DPS. This is what I have. So look carefully here. All right. I have some modifier. I have some global modifiers up to 5 levels because of my gear. I'll show you after. I have 1 skeletal storm mage, right? So I have this guy over here, this, and this. This one I may change it, I'm not sure. I have 1 frost mage over here with this, and this one over here. I may change these 2. I'm still like testing things up, but this kind of works. It's good against rares and bosses. So what I have, unearth, I use unearth when I can. That is what I have, right? For flame wall over here, so I have spell cascade, fortress 2, and prolonged duration 2. For skeletal cleric, I have meat shield 1 and death march, right? I'm gonna put something else later. When I have more spirit, I'm gonna put back ravenous swarm, but I cannot because I don't have enough spirit. But if I were to use it, I would have this one, overreach, death march. I'm not sure if this is working, death march, to be honest with you. I just put that there, but maybe I'll change that. And prolonged duration 2 as well. Raging spirit, that goes with flame wall. So I have elemental focus, minion instability, and I have elemental armament 2. I use pain offering whenever I can because it does tons of damage and cast speed for my minions. So I use this magnified area, sacrificial offering for long duration. And for vulnerability, I'm not using anything yet, but I will put something later. So this is pretty much what I have right now. But the most important are my snipers, technically, that they do tons of damage. These 2, they do a lot of damage, but they're more like supporting my sniper, to be honest with you. So my sniper with what I have right now is pretty OP. And the other one that is important is the clerics, because they will heal everybody. And 2 of them is sufficient to heal the entire group, which is pretty amazing. The reason why I use Flame Wall, by the way, for those who are asking, is because sometimes if my minion do die, during a boss event, I will have at least Flame Wall in order to support me, along with Raging Spirit, so that my Raging Spirit can, support me in DPS along with Flame Wall. If my minions all die, technically, which doesn't happen all the time, but sometime, it depends on the boss I'm facing. So flame wall is important for me, and I use that for now. Maybe I'll change in the future, but for now, this is what I use. Pretty good. And I have this over here, Gold Smasher Rattling Scepter. I have Hate Paw, Baroque Glove over here. I got Oblivion Nail. I got this as well. I have Rune Shelter Jade Tiara. This is what I use for my necklace. I may change that later. My amulet, I mean. I have this one over here for my ring. I use focus with this. As you can see, I use this for gem. I got Demon March Flag Sandal for now. And I use Glacial Rune for cold resistance. I'm using this right now for my belt. Umbilicus Immortalis Linen Belt. And I'm using this one over here for Ignited and Bleeding. Am I forgetting anything? This is what I have for my flask, as you can see. So if you look at my stats, so this is my stats. There we go. And this is my resistance right now. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my skill tree, but don't forget that I'm only level 57, and this is my first character where I'm actually like this high level because I've just started playing this game like a few weeks ago, so I'm not like super advanced or anything. So I'm gonna show you what I have. So I went Infernalist, and this is what I went for, right? And there we go. The next one I'm gonna go for Beta's Hand. Technically, I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going with this, and then maybe this later, and maybe Loyal Hellhound later as well. So I will decide with this as well. This is good, critical chance. So if you look over here, I went with this tree. I should have taken these two over here, but I wanted more survivability for my minions, so that's why I took the minion's life when I started. So I went all the way up. And then the most important I would say is this one, Emboldening Lead, and this one over here, Empowering Remain. So these two over here, if you can get them, is super, super good. This one is very important as well, 40% increase energy shield recharge rate. So super important if you want to have more survivability, that is. Then I went a little bit to the right over here to get a Grave Digger so that minions can revive 15% faster and recover 2% of maximum life when one of your minions is revived. So this one, Necrotish Flesh, minions have 40% increased maximum life. Minions have 10% reduced life recovery rate. Splintering Force, Relentless Fallen, increased movement speed. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I could have went with these two as well. I may choose that later, but I went another path. So then I went all the way to the left over here to get heavy buffer for my shield again. So you will need a lot of shield, you know, for your own survivability, because some boss can one-shot kill you, and if you don't have enough shield, you'll be in deep trouble. Now I could have went this way over here for my minions survivability, but the thing is I wanted more DPS. So the thing is I made this one, you want to have that minion revive 25% faster. So you want to have this one if you can, and I will consider the other options as well. All right, and then I went with regenerative flesh over here, and this over here, minion physical damage reduction. So right now I'm going for a grip of evil over here, as you can see, but I still need 2 points, and you have the crit hit chance as well, which is very good. So I want this one over here for the bonus. Then I went over here, I believe. Minion have 6% increased maximum life. Okay, guys, so before you go to the right side over here, I suggest that you go all the way up here to get Lord of Horrors, so that you will get more reservation, you know, like spirit reservation efficiency. So you want to have this in priority. That's what I suggest, of course. And then you can think about, you know, like going over here, and then maybe going over here and what have you. So my priority was actually this. I forgot to mention that. Then what happened is that I went all the way back down to go over here, and then I went here, I believe, and then so on and so on. Then the other one I went to is that Condense over here. What is this? This one over here, and Necrotic Touch, super important. What else did I have? So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have for now. Of course, I will consider going to other nods, but the thing is, like, I'm mid game and I'm still, you know, I still need to level up. You have expendable army over here that I'm interested to have, so I may come down here next time. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much what I have as a skill tree, as you can see. The most important, like I've been looking at my my clerics and they're freaking awesome. Like when they heal my my other minions, because my minions they almost never die, so it's super good.
I hate to destroy beauty.
As you can see, my minions they're getting healed very fast. And look at that. There we go. Wow, that was fast. I was very fast. Yeah, like I said, this build is pretty fun. I know there's different builds out there that may be better, but this is what I use. And it's really, really, really fun. And pretty powerful. I do clean maps, and I do clean like when I do bosses. Usually when I do bosses, I would use this guy over here, Gas Arrow, and a combination with Vulnerability, a Pain Offering, and that's it. These three alone does tons of damage. And then I would spam Flame Wall and then sometime Ice Armor. I never use Death Storm, to be honest with you, because my skeleton, like, I don't know, I just because my minions almost never die, so I don't get to use it, because this you can only use when your minions dies technically. I mean, and you have to pay attention when they die too. So I don't know. There's so much cluster on my screen that I don't notice which one dies and which one doesn't die. On Earth, I use it, you know, usually for zerging, technically, like clean maps. But during boss, there's not a lot of minions sometimes. There we go. But usually I would just put Flame Wall and I would just LOS and loot. Then I would use on Earth, and then I would stay like at a distance. There we go. There we go. So here, this guy, I'm gonna use my stuff. There we go. See how fast he died? There you go. That was so messed up. That was fast, actually. Holy crap. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this build, and I'm gonna keep testing things up, but I don't know. I really like this. Even without doing anything, even like if I just AFK, like people, like mobs, they die pretty fast. I could just use on Earth to assist them, and that's it. Go with these guys over here. What is this?
By the order of the...
Oh! Oops, I didn't pay attention, my bad. Almost died right there. I was paying
By the
attention to
order of
this.
the Red Thane, mark the walls, mark their doors, mark their fate.
I can create better.
Oh,
Another corpse
Wow.
to serve me.
did I just one-shot kill him? Like, what the F? I was super mega fast. I'm not sure what I did, but okay. Wow, there were like three chests in the same spot. Like, what the F?
Whatever's in here, I'm taking it. captive audience. So sorry to interrupt your little dance.
There we go. Super
Odin
nice.
is free of your torment.
Super nice. Duper nice.